Off Ripski, I'm feeling frisky. So let's start off with the news that me, you, your grandma, your mama all predicted would happen in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And that's the fact that Brand New Day will reportedly have an opening montage of Tom Holland Spider-Man fighting villains over the years since the events of Spider-Man No Way Home. But that's not all, because with every battle in this montage, we see Peter Parker upgrade his suit, which leads to the new suit that he's wearing that we've been seeing on these set photos. By the way,
bring me more photos.
But hearing that, I love that, because there are minor differences between the final swing suit in No Way Home and the new suit that he has in Brand New Day. Like, I think pretty much the foundation of this suit is still there, but we've given it some remodeling. Like, mainly it looks like the lenses are a little bit different, the spider symbol's a little bigger, and obviously he's gonna have his own web shooters with probably some cool spider tech, because we've seen him like tossing stuff around, like maybe he has web balls. Shit, I know I'm gonna have some web balls. He's just gonna be spraying a bunch of sticky shit everywhere, just like me in the theater. Really does whatever a spider can, for real. And at the end of No Way Home, we saw that he's sewing his own suits. And here's how I have the opening montage pictured in my head, and I think it's perfect. Since we know Peter has this little app of a police scanner on his phone, I think it's gonna open up just like Insomniac Spider-Man, somewhat similar to the first Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield, where we hear the alarm going off and he breaks it, and then we see that his phone is going crazy, and then we see him swing into action as we get brief shots of comic covers recreated of him taking out villains throughout the year. We hear Peter narrating all of the events that's happened for the past 3 years. It'd be dope if we could see his suit being ruined throughout the years too, and that's why Peter mentions like he's been having to upgrade his suit over the time. He can mention all the villains that he's taken down up to this point. This is where he would take out all those villains that have been mentioned so far, like Tarantula, Boomerang, Ramrod, and I selfishly just want to see it end with Shocker in a comic accurate suit with Peter just saying, hey, I'm not shocked again. And funny enough, it's opening up just like how Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4 would have opened up, with a montage of him taking down villains. That just means everything to me, for real. And with each villain we see him take down and recreate a comic cover, we also see him sewing a new suit. Like, I'm running out of money here. And then we can intertwine this opening montage of him taking down villains with a job search too, which would open up almost exactly the way that the Brand New Day run does as well, where we see him saving the day as a hero but getting rejected as Peter. And then I hope the montage ends with something that looks like this, where we see his new suit swinging into the camera slow motion and we get like these panels behind him. That shit would be fire. As the montage ends, we slowly pan in on Peter's face and we realize he's been recounting these events to Aunt May's grave. Maybe that implies he hasn't been here in 3 years. Maybe he just mustered up the strength to finally go back to this grave. Or maybe he's just speaking about everything he's done up to this point to try to make her proud, because this is supposed to feel like home to him. By the way, I love that they took "When you help someone, you help everyone" from Spider-Man PS4. It's beautiful. But my brother in Christ, can we please see an Uncle Ben homage in this movie? What do we got to do to throw him a bone? I'm here, Uncle Ben. But it basically just catches us up to where Peter is at in his life. And thanks to these behind the scenes set photos, maybe we can find out that he's working at Mr. Delmar's Deli. So it ends with him saying he finally got a job somewhere. Shout out to this Twitter user for this, but maybe that's when Zendaya shows up not knowing who the fuck Peter is, asking for a sandwich, and she orders it the same way that Peter does. We do know that Zendaya's MJ is going to play an important role in the movie, although not having a lot of screen time. So might as well introduce her in the beginning just to rip our hearts out.